Welcome to the American Baptist International Ministries On Location podcast series. We bring you the stories of IM missionaries, volunteers, and global partners as they carry the message of God's love and hope to people all around the world. Allie Austin visited South Africa with an AB Women's Ministries mission encounter in April 2011. She and others were invited by the pastor of the Upper Room Lighthouse Ministries Church to help in their regular weekly food program for orphans. IM medical missionaries, Drs. Rick and Anita Gutierrez, work with this ministry as a part of IM's partnership with the Baptist Mission of South Africa. Here's Allie's story.
My name is Allie Austin. I live in Mansfield, Connecticut. My home church is the First Baptist Church of Mansfield. I'm a quality analyst at a local psychiatric and substance abuse hospital in Mansfield. In April 2011, I went on a mission encounter trip to South Africa and the Democratic Republic of Congo with AB Women's Ministries. When I was in South Africa, I got the opportunity to feed over 300 orphans in a shanty town in Chatsworth, South Africa, with our host family, the Pillais. Most of the children were orphans, which we don't see in our local needs here, and their living conditions were much more deplorable than what we're used to. They would walk up this very steep hill out of their shanty houses, and they would line up, and as far as you could see, the line of children, and some of the mothers would try to come back twice, and it was painful to have to turn them away. We immediately unloaded this big white panel van with over 300 small bags of random candies and crackers, and started to distribute them to the children who had by now seen the van drive up and were already lined up. There's one point where there were 6 or 7 boys so close together, they were so hungry, it looked as if they were all breathing in unison. Chris Marziali of International Ministries and I were in charge of unloading the boxes. The children would come up to us with their arms outstretched, with a look of skepticism in their eye, but they knew that they could trust us, because we had come with our South African host family. And it was a feeling of joy and bittersweetness. It was a feeling of hope that someone out there was taking care of them. After all the candy was distributed, we loaded up the empty boxes in the van and took a tour of the shanty town. In my mind, there are 2 reasons why I went to South Africa on this mission trip. One of them is there are many missionaries in my family, and I see the joy that they get from traveling the world in God's name, spreading His good word. And the second is I felt God tugging on my heart to go to South Africa in this specific call. The main lesson I took out of South Africa was the realization that life alone can be scary, but that we are never alone with Jesus by our side. To my peers out there, if you're willing to discover your individual spiritual gifts and to practice and expand His lessons of forgiveness and kindness and believe in the harness of His grace, I recommend going on a mission trip.
International Ministries is a global Christian mission organization that helps people come to faith in Jesus, grow in their relationship with God, and change their worlds through the power of the Spirit. To learn more about volunteer opportunities, the Gutierrez Ministry, or to become a part of this work through your financial resources, visit our website at internationalministries.org.